Hey everybody, I am out here on Pretty Boy Reservoir today, and for once, instead of saying I found a really cool piece of wood that I would love to take home, today I found a really cool piece of wood that I am taking home. It doesn't exactly fit on the kayak back there, but it is close enough. I think you can see that. So I've got it strapped down. It does look like I have a set of antlers behind me at this point, but that's okay. I should be able to get it home today. I'm going to be dropping it off somewhere along the way. I've still got a few hours to be out here fishing. You can see what an absolutely gorgeous day it is out here today. And so I'm going to enjoy that for a little while longer. But that piece of wood is going to go home with us, and I think we're going to put it in the 55, but I'm not entirely sure where it's going to go yet, but it's going to go somewhere. It's a really cool looking piece of wood. So once we get home, we'll get a much closer look at it, and then we'll see it in a tank somewhere. So you sit tight. I'm going to enjoy my day, and I will see you back in the fish room. All right, everybody, it is now the following day. I didn't get in until almost dark last night, so I did bring the piece of wood home with me, and I just threw it in the goldfish pond for the time being. I wanted to keep it as saturated as possible. When I found it was not actually submerged, so I didn't know whether or not it would actually sink when I got it home, and it did not. So it's a pretty significant piece of wood. As usual, my eyes are usually bigger than my aquariums, but I can cut some of these longer tips off the end if they become problematic. Well, I say if they become problematic. I already don't have any idea what tank I'm going to put this in. I really do like it, though. It's actually the root system down here that I like. This is, gotta be careful where I'm swinging this thing around. That is the root system for this. Well, this entire thing is a small tree, a small shrub. It sat on the ground like that, and then this part was the branches. It was a small, probably looks like a little dogwood tree, honestly, or something very similar. So I have set it down in a box and set it down like that on its bottom, and it stays upright. I don't know if it would do that in the water, but we can try and find out. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get around my hanging light here, but let's stick this in the goldfish tank a little bit without getting caught on any of the wires. No, this end is definitely going to float. I can't get this end into the bottom at all. It just floats right back to the top. But I can force it down to the bottom, and we can at least have a look at what it would look like if I could get it to go in there. So I don't know, I really like this piece of wood. This may wind up going in my pond outdoors. It's hard to say exactly what I'll do with it, but all of it, if I can roll it over enough to get that piece under the light, you can see that piece is just beautiful wood. The color, the texture, and then of course the structure of the wood is just amazing. So I'm going to leave that float in here for now and put that like that. And then we'll come back tonight. Sunday night is my Sunday night live stream. So later tonight we will come back and we will see this piece of wood a little bit more clearly, and we'll think about maybe trying to do something with it. It may end up going in the goldfish pond here. If I can get it to stand upright, that would be interesting, looking a little bit of a sort of a dead tree standing up out of the goldfish pond. Give the impression of a, you know, a flooded area or something like that. A tree, you know, died after the water rose up over its roots. I don't know. It's an idea. So there you go, everybody. That is a look at the new piece of wood I brought home. Next thing we got to do is just figure out what I'm going to do with it. So thanks for watching this one. Make sure you're subscribed. Don't forget I do a live stream every Friday and Sunday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And tune in tonight for what I'm going to do with that video. I mean, with that piece of wood.